We believe that every profession is special and meaningful on its own, and we also regret the idea of job hierarchy. However, in this constantly changing world, we start to see that this concept is slowly broken down. However, we do disagree with parents supporting their children not to prioritize formal education because they want to pursue other digital creative skills and careers, because we have a few reasons for that. And we believe that as parents we need to give guidance to our children, as well as not forgetting that children are individuals on their own that live in a different era from us. Uh, that said, we agree with the proposition that we need to give choices to our children. However, if you bring that to the context of pursuing higher education or formal education, I think that this kind of choice is a decision that will have a huge impact on your life. So, as parents, we had experience on that, and we must guide children so that they know what they will lose if they don't pursue formal education. And of course, this is the right type of parenting, because uh, we don't assume children as subordinates, and like we just want to give them our view of like what formal education is. And it's not that we're neglecting the potential, we're neglecting their interests, or neglecting their thinking pattern, their creativity. And I do think that we can still accommodate that with some some arguments I am going to convey. So the first argument is thinking pattern. Well, obviously the digital creative works provides hands-on experience. However, it does not provide the students or like the children with enough knowledge about the subject. The children, even if they work in like a creative field, I think they need to know how this subject or their work field is defined uh, by the society, by the world, so that uh, they will get introduced to that realm. And like I do think that this thinking pattern is a fundamental concept, so that like if the student pursue a formal education in that subject, the students will know, uh, will understand the subject comprehensively rather than just uh, learning by themselves. And the second argument is about community. Uh, let's give you an example. Like for example, a child wants to be an author, and the child uh, is a literature student, and I do think that this is an advantage to the student, because while learning literature formally at a university, that student will also meet with people from the same background, meet with people who have the same interests, and also with the academic community. I think the students um, will learn to discuss uh, the subjects with experienced people, such as professors who are expert in their field, and can probably be some famous authors. And uh, the third argument for this is the generation of ideas. I think that well, probably the scheme of um, digital creative careers is suitable for like the ever evolving world. However, there is something missing from that scheme, and that is the tradition of producing knowledge. And in an academic setting, students will be asked to write a thesis at the end of the course, and they will also discuss with professors who are expert and passionate in the field. And some universities also hold exhibition, hold seminars that can help students to gain a broader knowledge about the subject they're interested in. And I don't think that this kind of things is eligible to be done in like a non-formal education setting. And this is important for the development of the science itself. And I think that it won't take away once happens when it's done. If you mention it at the end of the day, the degree of the children will be useless, then there must be a mistake in the first place in choosing the right major for them. And if we want to still, if we want to appreciate the creative sparks that the children have, we can actually accommodate that by directing children to pursue formal education that match their interests. Like, if you think that all types of formal education are rigid, then you're wrong, because art institutes are also formal education, and art institutes have different rules, and the community is quite different. They have teachers with creative styles, and I'm pretty sure they have different approaches with teaching and learning. And the third argument is about the maximization of job opportunities. And my point here is that yes, social media opens myriad of job opportunities. However, social media is not as safe as a real company, because people who seek job online can easily become fraud victims. And on the other hand, if you seek job after completing formal education, you will receive credibility, and thus it's a lot easier to receive, and it's a lot easier to seek for jobs that are credible. And that is all I can convey from my point of view. Thank you.